Okay, thanks for joining me, and we're going to go ahead and show you how to install Netflow software on your local computer so that you can do live and remote viewing. So I have a disk in my CD player here, so we're going to go ahead and hit on auto run here and begin the process, and then click on Netflow software to start the installation. Alright, once you're here, simply scroll down to the bottom and choose the Setup tool. And then go ahead and click on Next. Okay, now choose English for the United States by default. And then hit Next, followed by accepting and reading license agreement, and then it'll ask you for your username and the company name of your computer. Go ahead and hit Next, and do not choose complete install here. We want to choose custom because we don't want this software to be an NVR software on your computer, simply a remote viewing and playback device. Followed by Next. And if you're okay with the default location, click Next. And here's the important part. Uncheck Main Console, and then you can leave all others highlighted. And we'll go ahead and hit Install. And this will just take a little bit here. It's a lot of files. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and hit Finish. And the install is complete. And now the way to get to the software is simply click on the Start icon, scroll down to Netflow IP System, and then go ahead and hit Remote Live Viewer. Okay, so you can see here, this is what the Remote Live Viewer software looks like. I already have a site set up on the right hand side, and I'm going to show you how I've done that. So start by clicking on Setting, and then Server. And as you can see, I already have that location entered. Won't let me delete it because I'm currently connected to it. So there we go. I just had to disconnect. Now I'm back. So we're going to delete it this time. And we're going to start from scratch so you can see exactly how I got there. So I'm going to go ahead, type in the name as Office, and I'm local, so I'm going to use my local IP address. You can also use a remote address. The port 5150 is there by default unless the installer changes it. And username is admin, password is 1, the number 1. And I like to always just check off save password and auto log on. Just makes life easy. And if everything works, when we click on test server, we should get a message like that. So we'll go ahead and hit OK. And next we'll just say add server. So it'll add it to our list over there, and we can actually have multiple servers. If you had multiple locations throughout Canada, US, worldwide, they could populate in that list. And there you go, it automatically log in and connect it to that system. And to bring up any camera, you simply double click on any camera and it'll automatically bring you to the live view. And there you go. You can also set up groups and other things. So there you go, very simple to bring up live view. Okay, so that's how easy it is to do live playback. Now let's go ahead and do remote view. So this will be, the playback, not remote view. We just did live view. Now we're going to do the playback of the system. So this will be the recorded video that's on the NVR itself. So screen looks a little different. Start by clicking on the clock on the right hand side. And now we get a calendar. So we want to go ahead and click on this little house up here and set up a remote server for playback. Same exact idea as we did before. Office, my same IP address. 5160 is the default port here. It's a different port. And admin and the number 1 for the password. Hit test server, make sure everything's okay. And that's done. Go ahead and click on add, and it'll add the office to the list. Okay, so now let's connect to that server. Simply click on the little arrow next to the house, go ahead and click on Office, and we're connected. So you can see I have 2 days of video highlighted in red above that have recordings, and all the little red bars here on the screen actually relate to the fact that there was motion on those cameras at the time, and that it actually has recorded video. So to bring up video, we have a nice little enable preview window there. So when you highlight video at the bottom, it'll actually do a quick auto playback at the top, just like that, so you can see what you're about to view before you actually go into full screen viewing. Just like that, very simple to do. Now also, if you just simply click on OK, you'd view that camera, or you can highlight multiple cameras and then hit on OK, and you can go into a 4-channel playback or multiple playback. So I'm just going to do a single camera just so you can see it here in full screen. And there you go. It's as simple as that to connect to the live. Click on play and you're in. So I hope you found this video useful, and look forward to doing some more of these training videos in the near future on this system. Thanks a lot for joining us.